This is another one that we use on a very regular basis. So when designing an improvement program, there are things in the visible world that obviously we need to make happen. They're tasks. So a program won't have any shape of curve on it all if things aren't done. So clearly that element above the wiggly line, seem to be drawing a lot of wiggly lines today, but above the wiggly line, then tasks need to be done. But what we find is that organizations, very successful ones, are very task orientated. So there can easily be a focus on those business improvements. But what we do is we go down into we put our frogman suit on and go into the world of systems thinking, because systems thinking, so there's systems that are tools and techniques. So there's methodologies, various, Six Sigma type tools, lean type tools, the old TPM stuff, world-class things. There's hybrids of all those things. They've all got great tools and techniques in. And a program will need to implement those to make those tasks work to the advantage of the improvement program. And of course, all those tasks, they need to be done by people. So we need to give people those tools and techniques. There's another element of systems, all these things link up, of course. There's another element of systems, which is the ones inside the organization's capability, teams' capability, department capabilities, individual capabilities. If you go to Covey, he will say knowledge, skill, and attitude. Not knowledge. We have a saying in the business, knowing isn't doing, okay? So this is where the doing is, but also skills, which I've just illustrated there, knowledge, skill, and attitude, having the right mentality to go about it, having the right team spirit, all those things are inputs into doing those tasks. And as a principle, what we do is we join those two together, and this is that integrated approach that I talked about at the very beginning. That integrated approach, we join it up seamlessly, and it's almost like we've got a set of scales. So I draw a lot, but I didn't say I was any good at drawing. Okay, so we have like a set of scales, and what we're very conscious of is trying to get the balance between introducing a tool, building the capability, introducing a tool, building the capability. If you don't do that, this goes out of balance. It's all tools without the right skills to use them, or it's everybody trying to work well without the tools. Now, I know that's extreme, but in reality, it's a blend of those things that we see. And often, this set of tools lives in one part of the organization: operational management, business improvement experts, all those things, consultancies. We've got lots of tools that, don't get me wrong. And then this, building the capability, lives in another part of the organization, HR, learning and development. And what we try and do is blend the two together. And it's not that you get a lot of resistance, you get the opposite. You get people going, this all makes sense now. So when I'm learning about leadership, I need to be learning about leadership to run a project with a partner, with other people in the business, with a senior sponsor, and I need to use these tools that are associated with the program. So we're very conscious of always balancing, developing people, developing teams, individuals, groups, departments. We usually take a cohort of about 10. In developing those people and developing them whilst simultaneously implementing the tools. And although that is, we're all common sense, and people, I'm sure people perhaps on the call might go, well, this is obvious, we do it. We find that very few people do it. And that's why there was a request for this webinar.